Hey everyone, we're back here live from Gateway Student Conference. We're so excited to have one of our favorites, Pastor Christine Caine. How are you?
Oh, awesome. I'm so pumped to be here.
And Josh is so excited to have a fellow Aussie.
You are sandwiched between two Aussies. Look at this.
I brought Vegemite.
Guys, I think
Robin
at
is
your
doing
wedding,
here.
at your wedding, you need to serve this to all your guests.
Oh man, I don't.
Good idea.
That haunts me. Like it follows me everywhere. Do you actually like that?
I used to eat it for breakfast and lunch.
Me too.
Not dinner, but breakfast.
You put
and
it
lunch.
on hot toast with butter. It is honestly at the marriage supper of the Lamb. You're going to be eating this.
I like this.
no.
I really like this.
No.
She feels very outnumbered, I think, right now.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if I could do Vegemite, but I might give it a try.
It's like the Australian equivalent of grits.
Yeah, similar, but entirely different.
Yes. Yeah. It's a cultural thing.
That's right.
But one that, you might get used to it.
Maybe. So we're so excited to have you here at Gateway Student Conference. This is our home church, so we're so excited
yeah.
to be partnering with Gateway, and we're really excited to hear you. Everybody, there's been so much hype building for tonight. Do you want to give us a little sneak peek of what you're going to be sharing?
Just a little bit. I'm going to be speaking from the life of David, and basically, in a nutshell, I'm going to say that, David was anointed to be king at 17, but he wasn't appointed until he was 37.
Wow.
So there is a process between anointing and appointing, and if you try to bypass the process, then you're not going to become who you need to be to do what God has called you to do.
That's so good.
Wow. That is
I
awesome.
I'm gonna tweet that. That's the perfect tweetable thing.
Tonight will be a night of tweets. That's it. yes.
Are your girls here?
No, they just came back from Australia, and so they didn't come in. But my gorgeous husband is here, and we just came in. I think it's awesome that I'm still doing youth conferences. I did 15 years of full-time youth ministry.
Yeah, I know.
And so now I'm kind of like, this is my thing. I'm loving it.
Yeah, and you have two girls, so I was
have
gonna
two.
say, like,
I have
this
a
is
14
so important. Like, you know how important this is.
This is
for
why
kids
I'm
this
committed.
generation.
I think I have a 14-year-old daughter, my Katie Bob, and if she wasn't so jet lagged, she'd be here because the value of these conferences nowadays, not just as a youth worker, but as a mother. I mean, it is in the world in which we live, to get kids in an environment where they're going to get the word of God, the truth of God, the love of God. You can't put a price on it.
Yeah.
So we've seen you preach literally all around the world. Sydney, Hillsong, in LA, Bethel, now here in Dallas. Do you ever sleep? Because we follow you on Instagram and Twitter, and you are everywhere.
Josh, see, this is the deal. People go, do you get jet lag? And I go, but I land in a city, and by the time jet lag catches up to me, I've gone to the next city.
You're on
so that's it. And I love what I mean, to be 50 and still doing this with this much power. I mean,
Hang on, you're 50?
I'm going to be next month.
No way.
Come on, the Big 50 at a youth conference, I know.
Wow.
But, I'm back from Youth Alive days. So
Yeah.
I've been doing this for nearly 30 years.
Wow.
And I think it's a testimony to the Spirit of God that I'm still as on fire now, still as passionate now than ever.
And that's it. That speaks volumes, because a lot of people can be a flash in the pan. God can use them, and then, unfortunately stuff happens. But to see someone in ministry at your level for so long and, being consistent, it really speaks
And
volumes.
having a fresh revelation every time. I hear you a lot. I told Rich this too. I don't know your messages.
I love that.
Every single time, it's like,
That's what I do when
that's good.
my husband goes, this is going to be televised on Daystar. And I said, oh, thank God, because I've been on it a lot lately. So thank God that it's always, but I hope that I keep hearing from heaven.
Yeah.
And, it's one word that never changes, but he gives it. Mama Joyce always says, you don't need a new word, you just need a now word.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so that's kind of what we need for people. So I can't wait to get to preaching tonight.
So talking about your husband, Nick, you both started A21.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
We help to rescue the victims of human trafficking around the world, and I'm excited. In 8 years, God has allowed us to have 14 officers in 12 countries, to see hundreds of traffickers put in jail, which is really important. It's one thing to have an ambulance at the bottom of the cliff to rescue the girls that have fallen, but it's another thing to put a net at the top and say, we are going to stop this injustice, and we're going to put traffickers in jail, perpetrators are going to be held to account. So at the moment, we've got a lot of exciting initiatives coming up. We've seen in the last month almost a person person a day rescued. And we've got a big walk for freedom, 39 countries, 237 walks for freedom on the one day, October the 17th. That's going to really make a big statement around the world. So great stuff's happening.
So if people want to get involved in this Walk for Freedom,
Yes.
how can they get involved, be a part, participate?
Be awesome. If they go to a21.org, that's probably the simplest way, you could sign up. 237 walks, there's one near somebody you could sign up for, so it's awesome.
Talking about A21, we've got an awesome video that'll explain a little bit more about it coming up.
Human trafficking generates a profit of $150 billion a year, more than Starbucks, Google, and Nike combined.
I could see the cameras and they would lock the doors. I would see client after client, not much break, and would have to see another client.
With another person falling victim of human trafficking every 30 seconds. If you and I don't fight this now, then when?
Join the A21 campaign. Together we can reach, rescue, and restore victims of modern-day slavery.
Well, hey guys, we're back here with Christine Caine, live from Gateway Student Conference, and we're talking about some serious stuff, but now we're just gonna have a little bit of fun with a game I like to call Boomerang of Truth.
Come on.
How
So this is two Aussies here. They're feeling at home, just trying to make them feel good. What you're gonna do is you're gonna pick a boomerang, and then you're gonna read the question and then answer it.
Okay.
Yeah, ready?
Now, your kids are going to have an Australian accent.
I really hope so. We
Come
need
on.
to move there for a while.
What's the craziest thing that's happened to you while speaking on stage? Okay. The craziest thing is I was speaking at a youth rally, so there were literally like this. There'll be thousands of young people, and all the lights and all the sound, everything went off. The whole thing.
What did you
and
do?
I just screamed. And hundreds got saved. I mean, it never came on for the rest of the night.
Wow.
So, and it was before cell phone. I'm old, okay? So I'm sorry. There was a time before cell phones when they didn't exist. So there was no lights, and somebody found one single flashlight, and that lit up. So imagine this whole room if all the sound and light goes out tonight. That's what it was.
Wow.
And God still turned up. So it was crazy.
Well, that's awesome.
Man.
All right,
That
let's
is
do
cool.
one more.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to get a red one. I love this.
Okay.
What's an interesting fact about you that most people don't know? I'm an introvert.
Really?
No
Yes.
way, I'd never
Yes.
guess that. I'd never
I
guess
love
that.
to sit by myself and read, and I like my own company more than anybody else's.
Wow.
Wow. Well, we noticed you on Instagram. You were cycling a couple of weeks ago in Newport.
Yes.
And that's a solitary type of thing to do.
And when you cycle 50 miles, that's several hours.
Wow.
50 miles.
I'm fitter than you
Hey,
think.
okay, so there is actually a bicycle here down in.
I could do that. I could
and
do 20 push-ups right now.
It lights up, so I don't know. Maybe we should get Christine on that.
I'm going to ride it on stage.
That would be so awesome. All right, I think we should do the blue one. Should we do the blue one?
Yeah, let's
Okay,
do
let's
the
go.
other one.
I don't know what it is.
I'm a bit
but-
nervous, everyone. What is one Aussie slang word
Yes, I wanted this
the
one.
rest of the world should start using? Okay. Oh,
I've got one, but I want to hear yours.
Um,
I think Nick's thinking of one back there.
well,
He has
there's
one.
so many. I'm trying to keep sanctified ones because we're on Christian TV. That's all. So I don't know. Have a go, you mug.
Ah,
I
it's
have
a good
never
one.
heard that one.
So you say that. I want to hear it with your accent.
Okay, say it one more time.
Have a go, you mug.
Have a go, you mug.
Have a go,
You've
you
got
mug.
to rough
It's like,
it up a bit more.
like, have a go, you mug. So how we would say is like, have a go, you mug. Like, get out there and give it a try.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try it. What was the one you were thinking?
I was thinking mozzie.
Mozzie,
Don't
mate.
let the mozzies get you, like mosquito.
Okay, yeah,
Mosquito mozzie.
cool. All right, well, you guys, that is all that we have time for right now with Christine Caine. But hey, she's going to be speaking tonight.
Yes.
I know she's got an incredible word. She
excited.
shared a little bit. So make sure to tell your friends to tune in, and we'll be back for more very soon.